MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, here is A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. First pitch, 7-0 Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Albies brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down. Batting third, the second baseman, Trey Turner. So stepping in is Trey Turner. From the stretch. Now the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Next up is Max Muncy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
He's running in there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Ready on 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for LA, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Walker Buehler will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Ozzie Albies is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. For his career in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. 2-2 the count. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The 17th, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. 3-2 pitch. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
A swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Lifted into center field. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next, it'll be Mookie Betts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. One and two now. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Justin Turner. And now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up, Chris Taylor, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
At the plate now, Walker Buehler as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now in the box, Austin Riley.
Leading up for the play, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Eddie.
So now into the box is Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So now here is Jock Peterson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. None out, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate now is Dansby Swanson. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more from Game 1 after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Now here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Trey Turner. First offering on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here it comes, 0-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oscar Ynoa.
Leading up for the Braves, the pitcher, Oscar.
First pitch on the way.
Ynoa.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now back.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And now Ronald Acuna, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AJ.
Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up Will Smith. first pitch of the AB now. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
Behind 0-2 now. This one's down to third. Reined in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Now here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
In now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Rosario.
So next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fouled off. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Up next, Travis Darnold. Set. Here it comes. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he fouls this one off. One and 1. Here it is. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Turner is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Braves will strand 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Justin Turner.
From the stretch, Justin Turner is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now one down with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Walker Buehler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here is Oscar Yanoa, struck out in his first at-bat.
The pitcher.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Fouled off. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Acuna digs in now. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Yeah.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Here now is Trey Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Weak chopper up the line. But it gets foul. That's a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Line to the right side, but foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High and deep down the left field line, and foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 LA. Now to the plate, Austin Riley. A couple of walks for him thus far.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Now that's popped up. Turner into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Betts coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. First offering. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Turner is there. 2 down. Next up is Jock Peterson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
And with 1 swing at a bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darnold, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Flying toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Phil Bickford takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And it's fouled away. Darnold is off at first with 2 away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Digging in will be Will Smith. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Will Smith.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He bounced out last time up. Now the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
0-2, here it is. 2 out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 1 apiece. Johan Camargo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on the way as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Turner fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. So up steps Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now the pitch. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Here's the 2-1 home. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied 1-1. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
He's set, and the pitch. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Gavin Lux stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock blasted a solo homer last time up.
That last at bat, Natty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Going back to that last at bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Softly hit to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate here is Corey Seager. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Tyler Matzek will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he punched the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here now is Will Smith. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. To short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Corey Knebel comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Into the box, Travis Darnold, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Travis Darnold.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Muncy onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up is Dansby Swanson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Swanson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Adam Duvall will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Got him swinging in the dirt.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch. Ozzie Albies stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Strike three, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. Braves strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Luke Jackson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one. Hard hit at third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now back, the seventh fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 1-1 pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Betts over at second. Turner at first. One gone. To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Brustar Gratterall comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. First pitch on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ball 3. Eddie Rosario would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. 11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike one. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Here's Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Weekly hit towards first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Trey Turner. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, John Peterson.
John Peterson.
First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The catcher.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Travis Darnold. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Next, here is Dansby Swanson, singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is line to left. Pollard is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Into the box, Max Muncy due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Will Smith waits on deck. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. On to the 12th frame in this one. And now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. Set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Peterson. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Justin Turner. First offering.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Swanson picks it up.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. 2-1 Los Angeles. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Adrianza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Adrianza.
Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollock. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab, and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in next, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fouled straight back. Now the 2-1 pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Braves. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Los Angeles jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Brustar Graterol gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plinzak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.